Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Today I have a really, really special surprise for you. I got my brothers right here.
Hello, so are we starting? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to BroCast, where we're gonna talk all kinds of different things. We're gonna mostly focus on video games and maybe some personal development. We're gonna start by introducing ourselves, and right now we're three brothers, and we're all living in different countries. And the age difference is I'm 33 years old, and then we have my younger brothers who are 7 years younger and 9 years younger. But we'll do some introductions, and after that, we're going to talk about the topics that we have chosen for today. And it's going to be some topics about video games that has happened and movies that we have seen in the past. And in the end, we're going to have a half an hour or so of streaming a game that we have prepared for you. But we're going to start with introductions. And Oliver, you can start.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? We're here to shine some light on the world. My name is Oliver. I'm 26 years old. I live in Sweden. I'm chilling, working, waiting for a brighter day.
Nice.
Okay, Jerry, what are you about?
What's up, peeps? I'm Jerry Didrik. I stream right here live on Jerry Didrik. Also do YouTube. Got a Twitter account. I don't know. I live in Finland. I work at a grocery store, doing the hard life, working full time. So I can't stream so much. I'm sorry. You know what it is. What it is. We do play a lot of games.
Okay.
And we're vibing. We keep that good vibes going.
Good vibes. And Oliver, for those who don't know who you are, where can they find you?
At OliverMikael everywhere.
OliverMikael everywhere. And
on all socials.
yeah, and me myself, you can find me on RobieVilhelm on all socials. Twitter I don't have, but maybe at some point I'm gonna get that. I am 33 years old, live in Malta at the moment. Before I've been working in the military and being a personal trainer, so I think I can give you some good vibes too and some personal development, hopefully. And like I said, we had some topics that we're going to talk about today. The topics that I'm going to bring you today is the movie Onward that I saw. I think it's amazing, and I think some of you watched it. Have you, Oliver, seen it, Jerry?
I saw it. It was decent. Best.
Unfortunately, I only had time to watch the trailer, but I saw it's the same creators as Toy Story, and I love Toy Story, so I'm excited. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm excited to watch it. Yeah, and it's made by Disney, right? Disney Pixar.
It's a Disney movie, and for me it was a breath of fresh air. Maybe it was because of all the other things that are happening that I was really emotional watching it. It felt like the characters were about us, actually, like our upbringing. You two, as my smaller brothers, were the main characters in the story, and I was the brother doing the stupid stuff and trying to be the father figure or whatever.
There's
Yeah,
probably
but
gonna be a lot of juicy brother stories on this podcast. As we dig down in the memory lane.
Yeah, like we've always been together, we three, and we've been creating different stuff. So I think if we can bring the same kind of vibes that we brought in the back, where we always create something new and something interesting, and maybe some people will think it's inspiring to see that.
Or funny.
I mean, we lived 18 years in the same room. Think about that.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah, maybe that's why we always created this crazy stuff. I remember the cars that we have, like the cities that we build in the middle of the living room. Do you remember those?
we taped A4 papers together, like 30 of the papers on the floor, so we can paint a map on the floor.
And then we had cartons and these.
cardboard
You remember
boxes.
these iron small cars?
Hot Wheels.
The Hot Wheels. We made a city.
We made a whole city for Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that's
It was
amazing.
crazy. I remember making elevators in the houses. It was crazy, dude. But every time we create, and once we were gonna play with it, we never played with it. We only created.
Yeah, that reminds me of
That was the fun part.
the video game Sims. Well,
Yeah.
I think we created a city without even playing once the characters.
And always like, oh, the city's done now. No, there's this new house in the middle of the street. Let's make a I don't know, like a youth garden or whatever. It was crazy.
But I think creating is also playing.
Yeah,
Creating
and
is
that's
the
like
In
fun
a
part.
way, yeah.
You don't,
life metaphor as well.
you don't really have to play with it. Creating is joy.
You gotta have fun on
Fun
the
part.
journey to the top. That's the most important thing.
There doesn't have to be a top. You're just having fun creating.
Exactly.
Mm. Yeah, like in all things in life, it's not about getting to the point where the city is ready or getting to the point when you have earned a lot of money or something like that. It's the way and the journey going there. And I think the same is with us now doing this podcast or whatever. It's not like, oh, we're gonna become podcasters or YouTubers or whatever. No, it's you become it by just starting and doing it, and that's the joy of it. It's not looking at how many people are going to watch it. Probably in this podcast, it's going to be 3 people. It's going to be my girlfriend, Oliver's girlfriend, and Yeda's girlfriend. Probably our mom. So 4 people. Hi, mom. Can you see this? Yeah. So
Also, like, it's not about that. It's just about having fun, testing new things. So how has this the coronavirus, how it's been affecting you guys? It's gone like 2-3 weeks now for like quarantining. Do you feel any change in your behaviors?
At work mostly.
Yeah, because you work in a grocery store, right? So
Yeah.
how's been the different?
I gotta
How do
wear.
you
I gotta
feel?
wear gloves. Everyone's scared. People are buying twice the amount of stuff they actually need. They think they're stocking up, but actually, they're just eating twice the amount.
So
of food.
you like, I mean, you feel
So
like
I
the
swear to
white
God, I see the same guy. He comes in, pays like $100 for food, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna use this for a week now. 2 days later, he's there again.
buying the same shit.
Yeah.
And all extra candy and extra chips, you know.
Yeah.
But that's also because people are getting scared and depressed, and they
Yeah.
try to heal that with alcohol, candy.
I've seen a lot more people buying alcohol.
Yeah, they have a problem with this. Like I saw on the news for Finland, I think they're gonna put restrictions on how much alcohol you can buy.
Like, well, what I feel about the whole situation is, of course, it's you should be cautious about not infecting anyone else. But I mean, the danger, what I see is like right now, everyone is in danger of becoming depressed, like sitting at home and being restricted. So you need to find new hobbies, just like we are doing right now.
Yeah,
We find
exactly.
a new hobby and they're testing different things. I mean, people can't go to socialize anymore, and they can't go to bars and stuff like that. Think about the people who only do that. So it's very hard, I think, for those people who say they go out with 10 of their friends every day, and that's the only hobby they have. So I think it's easier for Jerry, like who is
I was about to
a
say.
gamer at home.
was about
Have
to
you seen
say-
those memes about Finnish people in the coronavirus? So there's a meme where it says like, now the coronavirus, you can't go meet other people, you can't touch anyone, you can't hug anyone, you can't speak to anyone. But we Finnish people don't speak to anyone either way. So it's like, okay.
That's how we're born, man.
I mean, for me especially, my life has barely changed at all, but I still feel the impact of it.
Yeah, and at work you feel like the vibe from
work
the people. Right?
feels twice as hard.
Mm.
Nobody,
So
everybody's like, oh, corona. Nobody's happy.
yeah.
I usually like to, put them in a good vibe after they leave. But it's so much harder.
But now they're like, oh, these hard times.
Yeah.
Oh, the circumstances.
But
'Cause when
I've been quarantining for 24 years, so I'm fine.
But both of you are in a grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But it's
you.
different Finnish and Swedish people. So,
Mm,
for example, I hear a lot of
yeah.
people when they ask each other, "How are you?" and the person says, "Well, I'm okay." Thinking about the circumstances, like they shouldn't be okay because the circumstances are bad. So the default in Sweden, which used to be "I'm happy, happy, happy," now has gone to be like you should be sad, sad, sad.
Mm,
So
yeah,
now it's weird if you say you're okay, you know.
I get it.
And it was weird if you said you're in a bad mood before. Because I have some bad days and I tell people and they're like, "What? Are you not okay? What's your problem?" I'm like, "It's just a
Yeah.
bad day, dude. I'm gonna be good tomorrow. I'm not depressed."
Yeah, but all of we three, we still have a job, so in that way we are privileged. But
Lucky, yeah.
yeah,
Very
we're
lucky.
lucky in that way. So it's hard to say that. How would you feel if you would lose your job just because some a percentage is dying and stuff like that? It's never good that someone is dying. But all I'm saying that right now you can't still you're probably not gonna know anyone who is gonna die from this. I hope, and I think it's gonna
Hopefully.
be like that. Yeah, but right now people are starting to see that first it was like a slam in the face and everyone got really depressed, and now I feel like everyone is trying to come over it because everyone lost something. Like you lost your freedom in a way. You can't go out anymore and you have to do things that you don't want to do and stuff like that. So in a way everyone lost something, even if no one has lost, like someone has lost their loved ones, but
And in the
almost no
end,
one yet.
we all share the same thing. We just want to be happy. Everybody
Yeah,
shares the same thing.
and we lost, like, so now there's a vibration of the whole world that everyone like, little bit on edge. But
I have a lot of
so now
friends
people
who
have to
lost their
find new
jobs.
ways of earning money and stuff like that. And so what I feel is like right now you should double down on working. Like I think there's a lot of people now that, oh, I'm working from home and stuff like that, but they're not really working there. At least 2 weeks they're like just dragging their feet a little bit. But I think now it's very important that not only you try to help other people, you try to help also the world by just doubling down on work and being effective, I think. I don't know. So what are we gonna play here today?
Playing Pummel Party.
Pummel Party, what is it about?
It's a clone of a game called Mario Party. So it's like a board game-ish thing with a bunch of mini games sprinkled in there. So
Okay.
you move your guy across the board, rolling dice, and if you roll on a specific point, or I think it's all three of us move, and then we do a mini game. See who gets first, and then the guy who wins gets rewards. Get some missiles and shit you can shoot on the board. And there's like, I don't know, 40 different mini games. Like
Okay, so this sounds like a game that I'm gonna beat you guys in.
It's gonna
So
challenge.
where's
It's gonna
the camera?
challenge all your skills.
Yeah, where's the camera? Is it here? So yeah, I'm telling you now, I am the best at all video games of these three brothers. Just so you know, just putting out there.
I've never heard a bigger lie in my life.
In life, there comes people who like to talk a big game, and then there's people who likes, or they change the fucking game.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Okay, so what are you guys creating? You have now a new YouTube channel and a Twitch. What is the channel about?
Games. And only games. And also,
Only games.
and also this podcast.
Yeah, also this podcast. Yeah, but what kind of games?
latest video on my YouTube, I played a game called One Step from Eden. It's a roguelike card collecting card game, but also it's a fast-paced shooter thing. It's like a top-down perspective. You move a guy around, and then you put your card out. When you put your card out, it shoots a ability.
It's a really gamer game, you know.
Yeah,
Like
but it's not the mainstream games.
No.
It's more like
I don't have a mainstream.
indie game.
I don't have a mainstream game. I play different games.
Okay. And what about you, Oliver? You haven't been creating a lot now, or what are you doing?
I take pictures. I like to do Instagram, but slowly Instagram is getting boring for me. So I'm looking for new things to do, and I have a lot of video content that I want to edit for my YouTube channel, but I'm procrastinating.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's my plan. I want to do YouTube, and I just ordered a PC so I can start streaming at OG Snipes on Twitch incoming.
OG Snipes. So like Wesley Snipes.
I'm gonna do video games, and I'm gonna do live streams like for my workouts and stuff.
Okay.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to get back to the gym. First of all,
definitely go check Instagram OliverMikael. It's amazing. Yeah, and I'm doing YouTube. My channels is more about personal development, health, wealth, relationships. Now I'm gonna be focusing on, because I took a little bit break when this all came, so I'm gonna now have my setup here. So I'm gonna do the videos in this room, and it's gonna be me talking about how to double down and how to make sure that you survive this apocalypse or whatever. So that means like how you can mentally become even more focused, and how you can find different ways of maybe earning money online, different ways how you can start applying for new jobs, and like getting your life together again after this is all done. And first it's going to be how you can focus when you're not outside, and then when you get outside you're going to be like able to crush it and take advantage of this situation.
And your YouTube channel is popping off, by the way. Am I right?
Yeah, well, now I have a few weeks where I've been planning, and now I'm gonna do it a new start, and gonna do it, have more fun, more videos coming out once a week. It's gonna come one video.
Your latest was very nice, so check that out, guys. If you haven't checked it out, /RobieVilhelm on YouTube.
Follow the stream, by the way.
If you want more of our podcasts, follow the stream. Here we talk about the latest news, all about the good vibes. In dark times like these, we gotta spread light on the world, guys. Gotta use this opportunity. Spread the light.
Yeah, but you guys got Onward was the movie you're gonna watch. What was else? I was supposed to watch this On the Wire. No, The Wire.
Check the Wire.
Check the Wire.
It's a gaming podcast, right?
It's a podcast.
No, it's not
it's a podcast about streaming, social media, YouTube, and life in general as well.
Okay, but I didn't really have time because I started doing it 5 minutes, and then you know, when you have a girlfriend and you start looking at something, if you don't have headphones on and it's a sound, it takes 3 minutes until she stops you and wants to be with you. So that was what happened. So I didn't really have time for it, but it sounded interesting. It's sounded like they have a really good ideas about how to get a better following and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely should watch that.
Yeah, they have a great perspective because they're both like they're above 30. They've been grinding at YouTube for so long. They haven't just popped in and got famous out of nowhere. They've been grinding for years. Especially one of the guys has been grinding at it and he's just now getting famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those people. So, like for 5 years they upload every week, and then they have on the 5th year they have a video that pops off.
I'm not. But I was trying to say they don't pop off. They gradually get
You
a
mean like
following.
just
How
okay,
you
so
actually should do it, not just get lucky.
he gets like, for example, he puts out 10,000 videos and he get 10,000 followers, like one follower each video. The real
That's
grind.
great. I always love those kind of stories more than someone who is coming like that. That's why the music industry really, it's hard for me to relate with the new singers that are coming out. Like I think it was this girl, I don't know what her name was, 15 or something, who won all the Emmys or Grammys or whatever they have.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah. So, but I like a story where there's someone who is not that great, and then they start working and they fail on the way, and then they're gonna succeed. I like that more. Maybe this Eilish girl, maybe she had that kind of thing too. Like, of course, she started probably when she was 2 years old, or 3 years old, or 4 years old.
Yeah.
But then it's more her parents who should get all the accolation.
They get
have done.
money. They get money for sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I think so. But I like those kind of stories more, where it's the hero who comes, then he tries and he tries, and then he fails, and then he tries again, and in the end he's gonna become successful.
He gets
Yeah.
back up.
And
Like
even better,
Thomas Edison, 10,000 times.
yeah, exactly. And I think I read in a book it was like 10,000 times, and then it was 7 years. 7 years of work until you become good. Then I don't know.
No, I mean Thomas Edison. I think he tried 1,000 or 10,000
Aha,
times
yeah, okay, this
on
guy.
the light bulb, and on 1,000th time the light bulb lit up. And without him, we wouldn't have lights, like anything.
What a legend.
10,000 times. How many times have you tried more than 10 times on something?
I tried to be good at League 100.
Yeah.
League
How
of
did
Legends.
my story go with not League of Legends? That I did 7 games, and
You played
every
League of
game I
Legends.
crushed it. And number 8, I lost and I quit.
Yeah.
And in WoW, the other game that you should do a lot of times,
World of Warcraft.
I started, I did, I think, 4 hours, and on the 4.5 hour, I was like, okay, I got a plan. I'm going to become good at this by asking people how to do it. So I went to the first pro and asked the guy, yeah, like, how do you get to this point, or how do you get to this thing? I don't remember exactly what it was, but the first answer I got was like, noob was the first NOOB. And I was like, shit, what does that mean? And I was like, talking to him even more, and then he was like, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. So my journey, I was like Leonidas the Great, but yeah, he was a noob and a little puny pipe. So I had to quit that game too.
You was just that guy that was gonna start the journey, like the grind. You should have got back up and said, no, I'm gonna get stronger than him and I'm gonna beat that guy.
Indeed.
Exactly, yeah.
And then I call him a noob. Anyway.
Yeah, sometimes you need more motivation than that. But that, I think, is really good note to. We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna take the game of 30 minutes. But and do you guys have anything to say before that?
Thanks for watching. If you like this, follow Jerry Didrik. We're gonna stream the podcast there, and then we upload. I guess we upload where podcasts are. I don't know.
You can get to see the rebroadcast of the BroCast trademark later at a later date at youtube.com. Search Jerry Didrik. And we're definitely gonna do more, right, guys?
Yeah.
I guess.
So follow the stream.
Shouldn't we make a BroCast YouTube channel?
Not yet.
We're gonna see with that. Okay.
So we're gonna stream it some more. The BroCast. Check us out. Blah, blah, blah. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Be right
Be
back,
right
guys.
back. Thank you, guys. Fick din är avstängt.